So I actually just spent like a solid like 10 minutes filming the video and then it just stopped because I film on my iPhone and I was out of storage. So here we go again. So I just wanted to talk like really quickly before we get into it about my last video, like the TikTok video. Normally I gain like 4 or 5 subscribers per upload, which is not that bad for me. And I lost 5. I know I've said that I'm trying to gear towards more like literature and like pretentious shit. And you know, the TikTok thing, that was just kind of out of the blue, so I get that. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still working on more literature based stuff and art. So don't worry. So that's why I thought I would go ahead and start with a little series for things I've been published in. I don't think I've ever mentioned on this channel before that I am technically a published author. I've been published both online and in print, and then I've got a couple things in the works for this year. So when those things are announced and published and all that, I will also talk about it on this channel as well. But I thought I would go ahead and start with my first thing in print. Next episode I'll talk about my stuff online. Just so you guys know, this is coconut water. So I thought I'd also, as well as like talking about like what I've been published in, I thought I would go ahead and tell you guys how I got published, because you know, maybe there's some fellow wannabe writers, and I would go ahead and give you guys some tips or at least insight into how I got published. I know I'm very low on the totem pole regarding that. You know, I'm not like a published in the New Yorker or whatever. These are definitely smaller stuff, but it's still exciting. You know, seeing your name in print is always really cool. So without further ado, so I'm pretty active on Reddit, and I'm really like the subreddit r/zines. So zines, in case y'all don't know, they're basically magazines, but smaller press. Some of them are even DIY published, you know, like with a printer and everything, which is really cool. Like honestly, I've always wanted to make my own zine, but I've never gotten around to it. So there's also a lot of zines are moving on to exclusively digital media, that way that they can provide either quicker access to their content or to provide it for free, like a lot of people do. Because to most people, what's important is getting their ideas out. I will cut this into something coherent. It says pulp, so it's like a drink and a meal. I saw a post on the zine subreddit calling for submissions, and I thought, you know what, why the hell not? And I got published. So this zine actually published 2 of my works. One is a short story called The Woman Who Sleeps in Sodom, and the second is a 1-minute play called 1 Minute to Oblivion. Get it? Because it's like 1 minute and then... so this is what it looks like. It's called People Shit on Everything and Are Surprised That They Only See Shit. In case you guys can't see. It's pretty tall, so I'm trying to get it in. So then you turn the page, and here's my story. And it goes on for a while. It's pretty long. And then... so then I have my 1-minute play. It's not in italics, which I had submitted it with the stage directions in italics, like standard format, and it didn't print that way. So to me, I worried that it would be a little bit confusing to read, but most people have told me so far that it's not, because I did show, of course I showed all my family and friends because I was like showing it off. And then I've got my biography in the back, which is right here. So my biography is like right at the top, oh my god, I'm such a narcissist, and it's the longest. I thought everybody else would be doing a biography because she emailed me saying, hey, can I get a bio? And I was like, I love talking about myself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. Zoe Rose has previously been published in the local Daytona and was featured in the local talent column. Her short story, I'd Like to Think So, is featured as an audio story on the YouTube channel Pretty Sick Bitch. She enjoys angry music and lengthy novels from alcoholics. And that's true, but reading that now, I'm like, why did I guess because I was still in high school when this got published, and I guess I didn't really have anything to say. I mean, nowadays I would say, you know, like I'm in school and all that, but I had nothing back then. So this zine was sold in conjunction with a mixtape that featured a bunch of cool indie bands, which, you know, it was so badass. Like, honestly, they had them with a CD and a cassette tape, which I'm a youngin' and I've never really seen a cassette tape before, so that was cool. And it was sold together, and it was sold on Bandcamp, and it sold out, which was really exciting to see. And it was exciting to see, you know, like, my stuff being out there. So that was pretty much it. And from there, then I got a publishing credit, and once you have that, you can mention that obviously in cover letters and stuff. And I don't know if that definitely makes you more distinct, but it's definitely, I feel like since I've been published in this, I have had more, what do you call it, I've had a lot more luck as far as getting responses back. Or maybe it's just my confidence with my writing that I don't feel the need to nitpick everything, and I think it might be helping with the overall writing process. But I currently have been getting a lot of really nice rejections and then as well as a couple things that are going on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions for me or any requests for a video. If one person tells me to do something and it's like within reason, I'll make a video for it. See you guys next week or whenever I feel like making another video.